The Shrouded City, a dark maze of rooftops, cursed knights, hidden loot, and brutal bosses. You could say it's the most dangerous location in Nightreign, but also the most rewarding. Whether you're diving in blind or looking to optimize your run, one thing is for sure, you don't want to waste your time on the wrong path. In this video, I guide you through the best way to explore the city, skip the time-wasting fights, and get fully geared while beating the final boss for the buff, all before the final circle closes in. Let's break it down from start to finish and uncover the ultimate route to conquer the Shrouded City. We are diving deep into the city. I show you what this place is all about, the hidden loot, the optional bosses, and the key locations you don't want to miss. We explore each section and then break down the most efficient route to get geared up, beat the final boss, and walk out ready for the Nightlord fight. So let's get right into it. First, we start with the map difference. The city spawns in the bottom left corner, replacing all key locations there, and the castle in the center will be gone. It's tough to reach the city on day 1 because the zone usually ends in the top right or the top left. I've never seen it close on the bottom right, but even if it does, it doesn't make a huge difference. So on day 1, your focus should be on leveling up by clearing key locations outside the city. Then on day 2, head straight into the city. It's packed with loot, XP, and plenty of chances to max out your build, which we will explore in this video. Outside the city walls, there are some fixed bosses worth noting. One is the Golden Hippo, found in the gap where the castle used to be. It's not a strong boss, so if you are nearby on day 1, definitely take it down for some easy XP and gear. There is also a merchant close by, located on the left side of the gap. He shows on the map, so keep an eye out. If you head down from that gap and past a bridge on the right side of the city, you will find the Flying Dragon of the Hills. Don't fight this powerful boss, he is extremely annoying here. He doesn't stay in one place, and if he does his flying attacks, he can jump up the ledges and force you to chase him. Sometimes he flies so far, he will reset back, wasting a lot of time. The only reason to engage him is to trigger him into killing the mobs near the fire for some free XP when you happen to be near, and then just run away. On the left side of the city you can find the Royal Carrion Knight. She's pretty close to the city entrance, so if you are strong or in a group of 3 you can take her down. But it would be better to skip her and focus on clearing the city instead. Now let's head into the Shrouded City. The city has 2 vertical layers, a lower section and an upper section, and it is divided into a left side, right side and middle. We will save the middle for last. Let's begin with the right side, which is by far the best place to start. It's packed with mobs for leveling and loot drops, and there is a chance that always gives a free epic or legendary item. On the lower section, you will find patrolling lesser mobs and a knight wielding a cursed flame sword. All the knights with a flaming weapon like this can drop gear or a buff, so make sure to take them down. This knight patrols the right side of the lower section. Also hanging on the left side is a Void Odonata, a giant bug that shoots at you from above, with beheaded pumpkins below it. If you want to clear the mobs for some more XP, take the right path behind the Void bug so you are not constantly being shot at, and kill the beheaded pumpkins if you need XP. If you are continue heading right, you will find more mobs and some corpses you can loot. These corpses are scattered across the whole city and may drop even epic or legendary gear, but also useless stuff. Don't go out of your way to loot them, but if you pass by, definitely check them. At the back of this section, there is a grace and a jump pad. This pad is used to get onto the rooftops, either to leave the city or kill the scarab there. Near this grace, you can also access the upper section from the right side. Alternatively, you can reach the upper section by climbing the buildings near the Void bug and hopping onto the bridge it's floating near. If you are on that bridge and have a ranged weapon or ultimate, you can kill the Void bug for 20,000 runes. And you don't even need to kill it fully, just reduce its HP a bit and it will go away, giving you the runes. From that bridge you can head directly to the city's final boss if you want, but I recommend exploring the upper right section first, especially since it has a chest that gives you guaranteed epic or legendary gear. Going back to the grace near the jump pad, you can reach the upper section from there. Two paths split off, left and right. The left leads towards the Dragonkin Soldier, a powerful boss. Along that path there is a regular knight patrolling and a lower area with basilisk and lootable corpses. That path isn't worth it unless you're specifically going for the Dragonkin Soldier, but you want to leave it for when the zone is closing in. Taking the right path is much better. Here you will encounter a Black Knife Assassin that drops gear and a buff. He's easily to take down in a group, but annoying solo because he can jump around a lot. So consider skipping him if you're alone. Moving further, you can drop into a gap to a small sewer area with Basilisk and a Royal Revenant will spawn. This is where an AoE ult or a weapon art comes in handy for a fast clear and getting gear. In the back by the latch on the upper right section, there is a hidden jump pad you can drop down to that launches you high up onto the building above. Up there you find the chest with the guaranteed epic or legendary gear. You always want to open it, but be careful, a regular knight is guarding it. Sometimes a scarab also spawns here on the left of this building. If you follow then that path along the rooftop to the other building above where the Black Knife Assassin was, you will encounter another knight with a flaming spear, take it down for some gear or a buff drop. Once you're done, drop down to the area above where the Royal Revenant spawns. From there you can head to the Grace just before the final city boss. Two knights patrol near this Grace and the one on the right has a flaming weapon, so take him down for another gear or buff drop. Now, let's revisit the other path from the bridge near the Void Bug. This path also leads to a Grace, and you can go straight to the city's final boss from here. But right before you reach the boss, you can go to the right, where you can hit the jumping pad first to get to the chest with the high tier gear. Then kill the knight with the flaming spear in the other building, drop down to take out the assassin and the revenant after. But this time you're stronger from the start because of the gear in the chest, making it easier. This is part of the ultimate route throughout the city. Now let's explore the left side. You probably know the underground path with the jump pad that leads to the upper section. But honestly, it is the worst path. It's slower, it has fewer loot opportunities, but there is still a good reason to go left. The left lower section doesn't offer much, it's forgettable in terms of mobs and drops. You will find plenty of corpses to loot, but again, don't waste your time going out of your way to get them. If you do go and take the left section, stick to the wall on the left and go around the Void Bug instead of going underground. Behind it on the left is a knight with a flaming sword. You can use the building for cover, and once you're behind the Void Bug, it won't shoot at you anymore. Kill the knight, then you can just jump up to the water area to climb into the upper section. If you do have range, you can try killing the Void Bug for some ruins too. The mobs in the lower section are mostly these little shade enemies, so they are easy to skip. There is a beheaded pumpkin near the entrance on the right, but ignore it for now, it can have a purpose later. The underground section only has value if you are gambling for epic weapon drops from the corpses, so skip it unless you really want to take that risk, but it might come in handy if you have a high item discovery because they can give you legendaries. So stick left, kill the knight, maybe take out the Void Bug from range for runes and then head to the Grace before the upper section. In the far back there are stairs leading outside the city walls, and sometimes a scarab spawns on the right. You can also access the bridge the Void Bug is hanging from, but it's not worth it, it's too high to reach the bug effectively and take it down, and you will just end up back where the Grace entrance was anyway. Moving from this Grace into the upper section, you will encounter a giant troll. He's worth killing for gear and buffs. From here, you can go left or right. The right leads towards the Dragonkin Soldier boss, and some rapier enemies with crossbows. You want to skip that. Instead, go left, there's another Black Knife Assassin you can take down for good gear. More importantly, on the left side is an altar where you can duplicate gear. This is extremely useful if you want to wield two of the same weapons for your build, or copy a buff heavy item to boost your build that way, to prepare for the Nightlord fight. Just be aware of the knights guarding the altar, and you don't have to kill them in order to use the altar to duplicate. Now we move towards the grace before the final boss of the city. Head up the big staircase in the center and you will enter a church. Here you will fight the natural born of the void. He is a tough boss, he is resistant to all elemental affinities, so bring a flat damage weapon would be the best. But ranged magic also works fine because he is annoying to fight with melee. For status, go with poison, rot or bleed, the rest he is immune to. He mostly deals magic damage, so stacking magic negation helps a lot in this fight, and aim for his head to stagger him faster. After you beat him, you will get a ton of runes and a high quality gear drop. Then head to the back of the church to grab the shifting earth buff that gives you a self revive on death, increasing max HP, FP, stamina, and a short time health regen and fast ultimate recharge when you get up. Perfect for the Nightlord fight. Once that's done, you can fight the Dragonkin soldier in the middle. If the zone is closing in, go there immediately. It is your last chance to grab more runes and gear. From there, head straight down through the middle to the final zone outside the city. On the way, consider killing the beheaded pumpkin that was on the right of the lower section if you still need runes, and loot the corpses since there is not much else to do. You can also kill the shade mobs for a bit more XP and grab the middle scarab for a talisman if you haven't yet. Finally, if you are max level, you can visit the merchant at the start to spend leftover runes. So that is the full exploration of the Shrouded City. Now let me walk you through the ultimate route to clear the city and hit max level with multiple high tier drops in one run. On day 1, focus on clearing key locations and collecting flask or complete rises. You won't have time to do that on day 2. After beating the day 1 boss, go to the city and use the eagles to fly there faster if you can. Once inside, head right, beat the flaming sword knight and loot along the way. The knight may be patrolling far in the back. If so and you can't find it, consider skipping him. After that, climb the building near the void bug, get to the bridge, kill the bug for easy runes using an ult or a ranged weapon, then head to the top grace. From that grace, go left heading to the final boss entrance, but before you reach it, go right to the back of the upper right section. Use the jump pad to grab the guaranteed epic legendary chest. Do note there is a regular knight protecting it. After that, you can kill the other knight with the flaming spear in the building next to it, drop down to the assassin, you might want to skip him if you're solo, and also take down the Royal Revenant, preferably with a good AoE skill or an ult to make it easier. Then go to the grace before the final boss, kill the knight with the flaming weapon nearby, and get ready for the boss fight. You want to be around level 11 or 12 for this fight. By now you should be strong enough. Beat him, grab the loot and get the shifting earth buff. If there is still time before the final zone closes, head out of the church and go right. Follow the path above the left upper section to reach the altar from above and duplicate your best gear. A scarab may spawn here too on the top. If you still have time, you can take down the bosses on the left. If the zone is closing in, go straight to the Dragonkin soldier in the middle. Regardless where you are, when the final zone is closing in, you want to go to him. Beat him for XP and loot. Then drop down, clear up any mobs if you need to, and make your way to the end zone. And that is the ultimate way to clear the Shrouded City. Max level, high quality gear, and finishing in time to grab the buff. But if you want to take the left path, and I know a lot of players do, you can. Just to make sure you already have good gear from the bosses outside the city, like the Guerrerian Knight, and that you can already duplicate a good weapon to boost you for the final boss. But if not, stick to the right path. You can even use it to skip most of the city and head straight to the final boss if you are already strong enough. But that wraps up this video, guys. I hope it helped. If it did, feel free to leave a like to support the video. If you have any questions or maybe your own tips for clearing the Shrouded City, drop them in the comments. I love to hear what works for you. And if you want more content like this, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.